Here we are at another week with new releases, including Fall Guys, which is going to go free to play here on Tuesday. Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. My name is Stefan. You please like, share, and subscribe. Here are the games the week of June 21st, 2022. The first game on our list is Shadowrun Trilogy. This is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch. The rating is mature. Content descriptions, blood and gore, drug references, sexual themes, strong language, and violence. This is a role-playing game in which players navigate cyberpunk versions of Hong Kong, Berlin, and Seattle. From a top-down perspective, players explore open-world environments while solving puzzles, performing missions, and engaging in tactical battles with enemies. Characters take turns using guns and special skills to kill enemies. Battles are highlighted by gunfire and blood splatter effects. Cutscenes sometimes depict characters shooting themselves in the head, and some areas depict severed arms or mutilated corpses. Storylines can reference and/or depict sexual and suggestive material. A woman in revealing outfits dancing in front of a male patron's suggestive dialogue. The game contains some drug content. Swear words appear in-game. The next game on the list is Deliver Us the Moon. This is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. The rating is teen. The content descriptions, fantasy violence, and mild blood. This is an adventure game in which players assume the role of an astronaut traveling a mysterious moon base. From a first and third person perspective, players traverse the space station, solve environmental puzzles, avoid hazards, and attempt to survive. As players progress, they encounter mechanical drones that can shock/kill players with electricity. Players can also uncover holographic journal entries that depict human characters being killed. A handful of environments depict body bags and small bloodstains on the ground. The next game on our list is Sonic Origins. This is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone. The content descriptions, mild cartoon violence. Get ready to experience the classic Sonic the Hedgehog games like never before. Sonic Origins is an all-new multi-game collection reintroducing the favorite 2D Sonic titles that were originally released on Sega Genesis and Mega Drive platforms. Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles and Sonic CD digitally remasters the current generation platform. The Sonic Origins delivers a legendary non-stop Sonic action found in the original games while providing a fresh twist on the remastered visuals, added features, and new content and modes, and more. Now it's time to dive into Capcom Fighting Collection. This comes on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, blood and gore, mild language, partial nudity, use of tobacco, and violence. This is a collection of 10 classic arcade games in which players must mostly engage in one-on-one battles of strength featuring human and fantasy creatures. From a mostly side-scrolling perspective, players punch and kick each other in attempts to deplete enemies' health meters, and several characters use weapons such as guns, swords, and knives to defeat opponents. Some attacks result in small splashes of blood, and cutscenes may depict characters splattered with blood. A handful of sequences depict characters getting cut in half, occasionally with organs visible. Some female characters are partially nude with hands, hair, arms covering their breasts. During the course of the game, a recurring character can be seen smoking a cigarette with a victory animation. Swear words appear in text. And the last game with a full description is Madison. This is coming out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is mature. The content descriptions, blood and gore, partial nudity, strong language, and violence. This is a survival horror game in which players assume the role of a character facing down 3 demons while trying to unravel a mystery. As players make their way through a large house, they must solve puzzles and collect clues to further the storyline. Demons sometimes attack players, resulting in players stumbling, struggling, or having blood on their hands. Audio tapes depict characters screaming in horror and pain as they're being attacked. One sequence depicts a character hanging themselves from a first-person perspective. A demon's bloody entrails can be seen hanging from the abdomen. In one room containing multiple severed limbs. During the course of the game, a human-like creature briefly appears topless. Swear words appear in the dialogue. And as stated in the intro, Fall Guys is free to play. It's coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and switching to the Epic Game Store. And the rest of the games on this list are also coming out, but no info was available. Thank you to bensound.com for the music track. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on YouTube at Parents Guide to Games, on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsG2G, and email any questions or concerns at parentsg2g@gmail.com. And always, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.